Hello, everybody. Can you hear all of us? Say hi, everyone. I want to make sure that the audio is working.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I think we can hear
Hi.
everyone.
Happy time zone.
Happy time zone. And hopefully everybody can hear us. I'm pretty sure everyone can see us. We are ready to go. Finally, I'm very excited about tonight because I've been waiting 2 weeks to find out what happens after that gunshot. So first, my name is Wes Otis. Welcome to Providence Decay, the 12-sided story Call of Cthulhu game that we've been playing in the wonderful 1930s Arkham. I have some wonderful players with us. Let us start with Saint.
Hello. I'm Saint or Saint Spider, and I have been playing Faye Tate, our kind of animal handler, maybe a bit of a bleeding heart for the weird creatures of this world. She's trying to figure out, well, we're in kind of an action situation, so she's just going to survive this, hopefully. And then maybe Jenkins, and her can come to an agreement. Who knows?
I mean,
Roommates.
you're a Jenkins wrestler, I guess, at this point.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, my specialty.
B.
Hello, all. Be Zelda, they, them, and I am joining you all playing Rex Rouge, he, him. Now, Rex is probably the most important member of the circus, which we only really visited once, and then now that we've come back to it, I don't know if I'm going to come back to Earth. So I don't know if that was cryptic enough, but I was shot, so I'm nervous.
Right. Janine.
Hi, I am Janine. I am playing Esther Quinn, your lovable neighborhood dilettante who is having some daddy issues, and not quite in the way that you expect. More like daddy's really mad. Well, mad as in the head, thinking that he's going to kill me in order to sustain his own life. So we're going to have to deal with that problem because this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
No, it is not. Michelle.
Hey, I'm Michelle, and I'm playing Franny Romano. And Franny's on the verge of losing it. But she, just hearing the term Jenkins wrestler, I got a picture of Jenkins in a little cowboy hat.
Oh my
And-
gosh.
Yeah, it's slightly cute and slightly terrifying.
That is.
I mean,
time.
we have the technology. We're in a circus. We have tiny cowboy hats.
Yes, I mean, it could happen. It could. He could even maybe get a little. We could put I don't know, maybe a little saddle on the back, and then put like a little squirrel or hamster riding Jenkins. I think that would be maybe too far. I don't know.
You
Yeah,
guys
never
can ask
know
him.
until
you try.
I'm not going to ask him to do that. You can do that yourselves.
All right. So, quick recap. Last time that we got together, all of you talked with Keziah, found out that her master was not very interested in this cult that is run by Esther's dad, causing problems within Arkham, and told you that the secret was to find something of basically magical power that you could vanquish Esther's dad with. And you thought of a few different things, and you went with ripping nails out of the house on the hill in Kingsport. When you did this, the house bled and groaned and was really kind of disturbing, but you got a handful of nails and you headed off to find that sentence would have been really bad. You headed off to I caught myself. You headed off to Franny's cabin to retrieve the ghost box. Think of all the wrong ways you can say that sentence, and that's why I stopped the brakes on that one. So to get the ghost box, and when you arrived, no one was in said circus. No one was there. It was completely empty. It's
Or
nighttime.
Carnival?
Carnival.
Circus.
Sorry.
Carnival, yeah.
No one was in the carnival. Completely dark. Nobody there. And then all of a sudden, Eddie, the basically button man of the New York O'Banion boy gang showed up and was like, hey, I really want that ghost box, and why don't you go get it for me? And Rex, being the hero that Rex is, charged him. He jumped, and there was a gunshot. And that's where we ended the last game. So here's what happens. Rex, you land directly like torso level into this guy, and you take him down quick. In doing so, as he's falling back, his gun, he basically shoots the gun. He does not wound you, but he hits Eugenia in the shoulder. And Eugenia, you're standing there for a second with this hole in your shoulder, and you kind of look around. What is your response? You're Eugenia still.
Oh,
Michelle.
Yeah. Oh my word. Oh, are you all right?
And then she collapses and passes out.
Oh no. Toots, dang. Okay.
So right now, Rex,
no.
though, you're on top of this gangster. His gun has been knocked out of his hands.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eugenia.
What do you want to do?
I'm sorry, where is the gun stationed?
The gun has gone out of his hand. It went off as you were knocking him back to the ground. He then let it go, and it fell and skittered away. I like the word skitter. It's fun.
It's got a lot of implications sometimes, especially with the spider.
I was thinking spiders.
And, yep.
Yes.
Spiders.
Images that it
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah, also that.
Mhm.
Jenkins is a skitterer.
Nails on the wooden floor.
Yep. So Rex, the ball is in your court. The gun has gone off. You don't know what's happened behind you. You just hear the gunshot. You're on top of this mobster guy who's gonna try to push you off. Oh, I'll give you a minute to think, because
I know what I want to do, but go ahead.
We have our envelopes of fate.
Right.
This one good thing, one bad thing. If we hit 50 in tips, we will unlock one of these. If we hit $100, we will unlock one of these and one of the supernatural cards. So that's what's on the table tonight. But all right, so you know what you're gonna do. What you gonna do?
I believe the professional term for it is brain him.
Okay, how are you gonna brain him?
Grab him by the face and smash against the ground.
Okay, cool.
Is that cool?
Well,
He feels guilt. I don't know what Rex feels.
I think it's cool in the sense of cinematically it's cool to watch, but not necessarily for Rex. More of a holy shit, I need to hurt this
Who was
person.
gonna want to date him after these acts?
I don't know. These are women like men who brain people. I don't know. Probably not. I was reaching.
You
there.
were really yes.
I was totally reaching there. So let's see.
My dice, sorry.
I
this
also
is
need to grab my dice.
All right, go
at
for
some
it.
point.
You can grab them now if you need to.
Well, I could just roll the same dice over. Oh, aha. I never have dice in the same place. That would be far too logical.
All right.
Zoom is going nuts with your eyebrows and your mustache.
Oh, I forgot that was a filter.
I was laughing
like-
because they were going everywhere.
Like, that's awesome.
Art. All right, so I presume I am rolling fighting brawl.
Yes, fighting brawl. So give me that roll.
So I have 60 in that. That's a fail. That's a 72.
All right, so you try to grab his head, and he slides to the side, and he's going to try to hit you in the head with his fist.
Do I get
All
to
right.
roll like a reflex or a reaction?
Yes.
remember.
Well,
Is there dodge?
you don't need to because he misses. I rolled a 72, so he swings and a miss. So right now, real quick, before we get too deep into this, I just need to know everybody's dexterity. So we'll start a little combat here. So Michelle, what is Franny's dexterity? Oh wait, you're on the ground. Never
I'm
mind.
on the ground. I'm passed out.
We'll get back to you. Saint.
Right now, my
I
dex
am.
is 0.
I've got 60.
60. Okay. Janine.
45.
45, not the best. B.
90.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You're
I'm
Flash.
Short, fast, and strong.
you can do
Everything
acrobatics,
else,
right?
I can't do. Yes.
I'm just
Yeah,
smart.
you just flip in the air. You just
yeah.
levitate.
So Bowman, thank you very much for
Yeah.
getting our fate.
Oh, what?
Let's leave the
that's so
fate
kind.
card for just a couple more minutes.
Okay.
But we're going to Bowman. Thank you very much. We
Thank
really
you, Bowman.
appreciate the support. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
So, okay. So what I'm going to say is you got to attack B. Rex got to attack. The wise guy got to attack. So that's kind of our surprise round. We're going to now go to the top of combat, which is, of course, you being the quickest person in the world right now. So you have another chance to try to bean this guy in the head. You
Okay.
can either smack his head back or grab a rock and hit him in the temple.
The true braining,
Yes.
as they say. Yeah, I mean, if rock is available, then rock shall be used.
Cool.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Is this still gonna be a fighting brawl?
Yes.
Or is this now a weapon?
Is there a melee weapon?
I can't remember.
I don't believe there is, but let me triple check.
Not under M.
There's brawl.
That's basically
No,
it.
I guess that would encompass that.
I wonder if you would put it like in the blank spaces.
Yeah,
underneath the
probably.
brawl,
Most
if you
I
likely.
wanted
I
to
think we
specialize.
talked about this last time.
I would stick with that. Yeah.
I specialize in rock.
And while
Okay.
you're rolling that, Bowman, if you can put in chat a number between 1 and 6, I'll let you pick what
Oh, jeez.
envelope we're gonna undo. So, what did you get, B?
A 6.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
all
stress
right.
of all that though.
You have a bonus to your damage because you are buff as I'm going to say buff as fuck because that makes the most sense.
Naturally.
You get your damage then. Let's make it a 1d6 plus a 1d4. Because are you slamming his head against the ground or hitting him with a rock?
Hitting him with the rock.
Yeah, so let's do 1d6.
Just the 1d6?
And then plus a 1d4 as well.
Okay, thank you. That is going to be an 8 total. 4 on the d6 and a 2
All
on
right.
the d4.
You actually feel like the side of his temple kind of give a little bit.
Gets kind of
Yes.
soft.
Yes, Bowman, you heard your name. If you could give me a number between 1 and 6, I'll let you pick which envelope gets unlocked for the envelope of fate. So you can roll a die or you can just say whatever number between 1 and 6. So you hit him hard. Blood starts coming out of his ear. He's knocked out completely and probably isn't going to wake up for a while. And yeah, so you have successfully dealt with him, whether or not he wakes up as you hit him. 8 points in this game is a lot. So Bowman picked 4. Let's see what 4 is.
Come on, Bowman. You picked a good number. I believe
Good
it.
thing, please.
Good things.
Positive.
We
Positive.
we need help. So, come on. Good
It's
energy.
the positivity dance.
That face doesn't say positive.
It
Damn it.
doesn't. It doesn't.
It says it's positive, it's
everyone
bad.
lowered their resolve by 10.
Oh.
Bye, Franny.
God.
Bye,
Oh.
pumpkin. Sorry.
What?
Oh, that's
Why is that in there?
That's
the
horrible.
The other
It's
one was
temporarily, right?
the other one. Yeah, it's temporary. The other one was gain 10 resolve. So
Oh my
close.
god.
Oh man.
Shoot.
That puts my resolve at a healthy 28.
Oh no.
You know, it's the last couple of episodes for this
Franny's
particular
been taking some
mystery.
hits.
So I think that lower resolves are kind of fun, but
It feels appropriate, but oh.
yeah, it's painful. It's painful.
Yeah,
So, why you're all kind of mentally coping with that stress, we're going to flash over to Franny. Eugenia, I mean, you suddenly wake up yelling in your hotel room in Brazil. It's 1801. And the general is shaking you, trying to wake you up. And
18 or 19?
1901, sorry.
Yeah.
1901. He shakes you up. You've been on a trip around the world kind of thing for the past couple of years after leaving London. And the general wakes you up and goes, "Arf, arf, 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 arf."
Oh, I had the most dreadful dream. I dreamt that I was in the future and their clothing was dreadful.
He puts his hand, like he strokes the top of your hair, and he goes, "Arf, arf," and kind of motions to outside that it's, still dark and you guys should go back to sleep.
Oh, thank you, darling. It was such a comfort.
All right, so we flash back over to, and for those of you who don't know, the general speaks that way. He's the old English, like 1800s guy with the big beard, and
That is what I imagine. He can't talk out of his beard. There's so much beard.
No, when we do that scene, Michelle has to do both.
Yeah,
Michelle, I'm
go,
making
up what the general's
and
saying.
Then she
Love
responds.
that.
She does both. It's pretty impressive.
God.
So
Oh, that's hilarious.
We switch over back to the carnival, and all of a sudden you all realize really quickly Franny's down. The wise guy is knocked out. He's not getting up. He is, if not concussed, maybe even bleeding internally just a smidge. What does everybody want to do?
Let's tend to Franny. I have some first aid, so maybe I can just
Awesome.
check and look. Yeah, my first aid is 49. So does anyone have better than me?
Slightly lower.
All right. Try my best not to hurt you.
Jenkins comes over and goes, "Are you going to take the bullet out?"
I will do.
I will
what-
help Rex.
Oh, okay.
It's just like dry heaving a little bit over the body.
Okay. Okay.
I will do. If I take the bullet out, could I tell that would help or hurt? I guess I need to roll first. I don't want her to bleed out.
It's up to you, but taking the bullet out might be a good idea because bullets back then probably, if
Poison
they
you.
fester, would probably
Shattered.
poison pretty quick.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
It's a disaster. no matter what you
I'm
do.
basically a vet, so we're doing this kind of angle. So here we go. I'll do what's best for you, Franny, my friend. Oh, sick. Okay, I got a 21 under my
Awesome.
49.
Make sure you're making checks. Both B, make sure you
Oh,
checked.
Gosh, thank you.
The,
I didn't.
the brawling, because you did succeed on that, and Saint, you just got more first aid. So
Hooray!
you basically it was in her shoulder. It didn't go in very deep, so you were able to pry it out. And Jenkins goes, "Can I see that?" Puts up his little hands,
Okay.
his little human hands.
I'll give it to him because I was gonna throw it out.
He takes it really quick.
He says it in a way like, "You're gonna eat that."
And
I
he
wondered.
starts to lick the bullet like it's ice cream cone. Like You know,
Oh, okay.
he's very
Right.
happy about having that bullet. It's wonderful.
You hear more dry heaving in the background.
So actually what I need from Rex, because this was a violent thing, and I'm going to actually work this into the resolve rules here. Violence can cause resolve checks. So
It feels appropriate.
Yeah, since you had to do such a violent act, let's do a resolve check.
Okay, and for what it's worth, it is absolutely the act of violence that's causing the discomfort. I think as a stuntman, he has probably seen broken limbs poking out of skin, exposed flesh, teeth inside of. Yeah, I don't need to go on.
Well, we
Before
get
you
the
roll, is there a way that I can help with this? Like, I want to go over and.
You know what? Yeah, I tell you what. I'll give you a choice B. You can either have an extra, because Esther is comforting.
See, you saved us. Oh my goodness.
You can either have an advantage die, or you can take an extra 20% on your roll.
Advantage.
Advantage.
I'm
so
gonna
roll
trust
two
the fates.
Okay, so roll 2 10-sided, tens places die and pick the lower one. Excellent.
Now that we're all down 10 already.
Oh gosh, this always stresses me out sometimes about knowing what side I'm looking at. What is my own number? I am trying to get.
It's under your sanity. Your resolve is your sanity.
And I take the smaller of.
Correct.
40.
Okay, so what's
under 52.
So you're okay. You're a bit shaken, but
hard
Esther's
to read.
there. She's helping you out, making you feel better. So Esther, what would you be saying to, after that heroic deed of dealing with
I think
Edward?
I would grab him by the shoulders and be like, now listen, you did exactly what you had to do. And I need you to hold it together for us, because we're going to have to do a little bit more of things like this.
I'm not afraid or anything.
Give him a hug. You did what you had to do.
I think maybe for the first time, the hug is not returned. I don't know if we ever actually hugged, but it's like hugging a board, like a very stiff board. Yeah.
There's a lot of padding involved.
Thanks. I gotta get up off this body.
Yeah.
Does anyone want
Sorry,
to check?
are we leaning over the body?
Does anyone want to check the body, or do they want to leave the body in the library?
We are pulling it out of. It's in like a. We have to hide it.
Yeah,
Right.
You want to hide
We
it?
should probably tie him up if we're not going to kill him. Franny, how do you feel about this guy?
That got dark real quick.
Yes, it did. I don't know how to feel.
Look, if we're not gonna kill him, we gotta fucking tie him up. I mean, come on. Whoa.
I've been hanging out with Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins, you can start getting your brain.
Bad influence.
Bad influence.
I honestly have no problem with handing this problem over to Jenkins.
Or the
yeah, but if we get rid of him, that's just gonna keep coming.
Okay.
Fred,
See,
you're back.
Oh, right.
Oh, you're not Eugene anymore.
Are you okay?
Eugene, who's Eugene?
You was a Eugene, but you was kind of like ancient. But
We've all been through a lot.
Rexy,
But
you've
I
been
think
hit in the head.
no, I hit some guy in the head. Look at hold on, it's making me nauseous. Okay.
How are you guys? Jenkins says, "How are you all going to deal with the cult if you can't even dismember a body and hide it?"
He ain't dead yet.
I'm just thinking we do know of the creatures in the woods that
gonna-
help dispose. But you said and I am
the corpse
listening.
eaters would take care of him, sure.
What? You saying we're gonna toss him to the corpse?
He's
You
almost
haven't-
there already. I mean, he's twitching a little bit, but the blood's
Oh,
out
wow.
of his ear. You did a good job.
Thank you. No. I mean, I feel like I need to have some morals, but I don't know what they are in this situation.
Morals don't feed a family of 100, my friend.
I grab one foot. I'm like, all right, guys, let's drag this into the woods and so we're not seen.
Anybody remember the last episode of Scooby-Doo where they accidentally murdered the main guy and dragged him off to the woods to be eaten by the local animals?
Yes,
Classic.
That was a classic. I mean,
What a
Classic
trope.
Scooby-Doo.
it really went real like dark on that point. So you grab him.
Listen,
Wait, well, I'll look at Franny one more time. It's like, we should listen to you. So this is your
Yeah, Franny, how you? Is your arm
mean-
okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can help with. the
No. I
body,
can
but-
carry the body. I just don't want to touch the soft pad. It's gross. It's gonna
Yeah,
make me
I
throw
just.
up.
I'm just saying it's a temporary fix.
that's
Do
all
you
we
have-
need right now.
okay. And if there's no other better suggestion, I'd say we take them
Yeah,
as a
I mean,
food bank donation.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
the box though. I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
you-
the box.
Yeah.
Esther, go with Franny. Go get that box. Faye, you wanna drag the body with me?
I will branch off with Franny and come on, let's go. Let's make this clink.
I'm sorry. I just read the something in chat. And I didn't even hear what you guys said. What?
My God.
The corpse
The
eaters
whole
are just Scrappy Doo and Scoopy the whole time. I'm like, what? Okay. Sorry. What did you say?
Not at all. That was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, Buford.
So yeah, I actually was reading the Scrappy Doo thing too. Who's dragging the body into the woods?
Faye and I.
Okay.
And you are dragging the
And-
body in the woods.
Jenkins can help
Esther,
direct us.
Honestly,
Yeah, he's out there, skittering along ahead of you, which is going to
He
be
knows where the best corpse
It's like
eater
Pee-wee's
watering
Playhouse.
hole is.
yeah.
Ugh.
It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse every time I say skittering.
Skittering.
And then
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get like a duffel bag or whatever and put the box in it so we can carry it out to the woods with us.
Okay.
'Cause we're gonna want the box if we run into cultists, I'm sure.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. All
that's
right.
true. It's a danger zone.
So you grab the ghost box, and you both of you, Esther and Faye, just you, Franny, you look around, and it's really weird to you that there's nobody in this carnival right now. There's nobody here, and it doesn't look like there was a fight or anything like that. They're just not there. What were you gonna ask?
No, I'm reacting. Sorry, I'm being dramatic. I'm like, oh yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
right.
Aha!
So I'm just oh,
A clue.
I'm feeling it. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. No, don't be
I think
sorry for.
We were
for getting
so
into
caught
it.
up in like trying not to die that we
Right. I'm like, oh, that's a whole
Just dawning
mystery.
on us
Where's
that-
our boss?
So,
Or-
Rex and why am I blanking? Rex and Faye, you
Faye?
are dragging this body out. Each of you has. Now, how are you dragging the body out? Are you doing underarms and legs, or are you just pulling the legs, or what? What's the setup?
So I could tell you what Rex would start to do.
Okay.
And then you can kind of fill in the blanks, grabbing the feet and dragging.
How rocky is the terrain?
It's relatively rocky once you hit the forest.
All right, so I'm just seeing that the body's bumping along. It's not moving very fast, and I'm like, you're gonna wake him up at this point. So let me hoist with
Oh.
Rex, and we'll like do the whole like like wait. Actually, I haven't actually in real life carried a lot of bodies. So my
Strange.
first
I thought for sure that was a weekend thing you just do.
you would think. You would think with the characters I play.
You know.
So the easiest way that you're going to want to do this is, I think the way that you were thinking is the 3 men across, and you can grab one leg with the arm, and then both of you will be able to walk straight forward with only one arm hooked from the inside thigh up.
I think I
So you got one arm here and one arm hooked under the thigh.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Okay.
I did see that at the Ren Fair with some drunk people. So yes. I do know what you're
The
talking
drunk
about.
friend.
Yeah, the one who
Usually
passed
being
out. You're
carried
like,
away from
"Yay!"
conflict. No pass out. More like
we're going
Janine.
to the car. Yes, so we'll do that. I'll be like, Rex, let's do this effectively. And I'm gonna look to Jenkins, be like, so where lead the way.
Of course, anything to help out. And he's a few feet in front of you, and you notice as you're carrying him into the forest that the guy passes. You can feel the muscles of the body just completely relax at some point, and the final breath comes out. And you get into the woods, and you take him about to the area that the last corpse was taken to.
Of course.
And you put him on the ground, and Jenkins goes, I'll see if any corpse eaters are around. And he disappears into the underbrush.
So, like, Faye, you think he knows any of the corpse eaters' names? Like, one's called Munchie and the other one's Bitey.
I'm gonna guess probably not those names, but like honestly, probably it's more like most likely gonna be like a sound, onomatopoeia, like rawr and
crunch.
Yes.
And,
and maybe
slurp.
clack clack. Yeah. It's just gonna be noises, I think.
So,
You don't know.
As you're having this conversation about what possibly could be,
Oh no, I should have used sense danger.
situation,
Oh shit.
I don't regret it.
You got lost in the conversation, and suddenly you hear all this meeping sound, this like strange clicking and meeps coming out.
That's the sound. Like, that's really the onomatopoeia that I was looking for.
and then suddenly coming bounding out of the brush is Jenkins, and behind him are 3, they look about human-sized creatures with really long arms and claws that are very, thick and black, and these dog kind of muzzles with these really big Doberman kind of ears, but still looking sort of like a human head. And they slowly come out into the clearing, and you're on the other side. And Jenkins runs up and runs between the two of you. And they just start sniffing the air. And the 3 of them spread out around the dead body. And they look at, like any animal would look at you if you put down food near them. They keep looking at you. And they walk up. And the... one of them just slowly starts touching the body, and it then lunges at the neck and just rips out the throat, and all of this blood goes everywhere. And that's when the other 2 jump onto this creature, and to the wise guy, and just starts ripping him apart. They just pull, they peel him like a banana. His clothes come off really fast, and blood starts going everywhere. And the fact that you guys sat there and watched all this means that I get a resolve roll.
Okay. I was waiting for that.
Midway, somebody would have disassociated or turned around, but a lot of that was definitely seen and heard.
Yeah, there's a lot of crunching and blood.
And slurping. Like I said,
noises.
there was going to be some slurping.
A lot of slurping.
Yeah, I probably wasn't ready to see a face peeled today.
Yeah.
So weird how that is.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. My lessened Resolve. Please don't fail. I need to stay strong. Yes.
All right.
31 under my 53.
Okay.
100?
Oh,
Is it a critical fail?
yeah, that's a critical fail.
Oh no, we're gonna have to
What are
take
the
it back.
numbers?
You.
Is it all
All
zeros?
zeros?
No.
What is it?
1. I have a 1.
100.
100
001.
Oh, is it a 1?
I do it backwards.
It's a
yeah,
1%.
sorry.
That's a 1%. So
Oh,
that's
that's
a
a
critical
critical
success.
Yay!
So
I was like,
you-
I'm gonna have to carry Rex out of here.
You're okay. You're
Okay.
actually more than okay.
I played a game that was using this system 2 days ago, but backwards, and my brain is not doing a good job of separating the two.
You know, I do my best, but the reality is that we all play so many different types of games that it is impossible to, like, sometimes you're just going to fuck things up and it's just the way it is. So you all start doing that, like, creep back and then turn around and exit stage left as it would. And Buford T called it a Scooby snack.
An UB snack.
Wow.
So the crunching can be
Thank you, Buford.
heard from quite a ways away.
Mhm.
And yeah.
We're power walking now. As soon as
Yeah.
we're out
Yeah.
of sight, what we presume is sight, doesn't have to be earshot, but power walk.
And you hear Jenkins kind of behind you. It's like, I didn't think we were leaving so quickly. I mean, that was a lot of food. They weren't going to get through all of it.
Jenkins.
Huh. I would honestly, they seem quite vociferous. Wait, voracious. That's a different.
Yeah, they was hungry.
Both vociferous and voracious.
Yeah, we gotta go catch up with the others.
All right, fine. It's just a
Come
lot
on,
of
Jenkins.
food.
I just realized we never checked his body for like stuff.
No,
Anything.
nothing. You just
Right.
drug them into the forest and you let a
Killing
bunch of
somebody-
fuckers eat them.
Has that effect on you sometimes?
We were afraid.
hmm
I forgot to loot.
I forgot to loot.
Shit. Well, maybe we can go back later. I mean, I don't know. It's not like he
Eddie's-
has
You could
something.
send
we
Pick
need.
over
Jenkins.
the
They
leftovers.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably not going to eat the clothing.
Right, or the money. It's just about the flesh, right?
Send Jenkins.
Eddie's head is now in your inventory. So
Oh yeah, shit. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I forgot about the other guy's head that was taken.
mm-hmm.
So there's a collection of heads out there.
We never.
We
that was
never
the-
pursued that.
No, we never did. There was a head that
Forgot.
was taken.
Well, maybe we'll still run into it.
You
Anyway, yes.
guys are piling bodies up at this point. I mean,
I didn't think we'd be
As
killing
long
as many
as
people this
one
time.
of them isn't mine, whatever.
Right.
Yes, that is good. That's the key.
so
All right,
Can we
yes.
catch up with everybody?
you catch up. You're all together again. You have the ghost box. Now what? It's nighttime. You've looked around the entire carnival. All of your friends are not here, but it does not look like any struggles happened. So
Would that
Did they
mean that
take
there's
their
a
stuff? Did they-
blunderbuss in
Oh.
the
make a luck roll for me.
in
that. Thank you.
someone's tent? Presumably,
There might be
the
some,
managers.
if not a blunderbuss, something that you could breach, like you could put your nails into and fire.
71 over 60.
So you weren't able to find one. I'll let everybody make because you're all searching the
Before
carnival.
I make that roll, the gentleman that is now dinner for some other forest folks, he had a
True.
gun that was dropped.
It was
Okay.
a pistol.
Okay.
But that's still useful.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab the pistol, you can.
Okay.
So we're doing
thank
spot
you.
hidden.
Actually, yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's forget luck for a second, and Janine, I'll let you re-roll. Go ahead and do spot hidden.
All right.
Everybody do spot hidden. You're searching for anything that you can.
Anything or
in-
anybody, because like an abandoned carnival
Is
probably
creepy.
feels awful.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
It's creepy. How are my
scary.
animals doing?
23. Under
They're
25.
actually okay. They're not. They seem well fed and not damaged or anything. They're there.
Okay, good. Yeah, I meant to check that earlier. Oh, right. Spot hidden. I got a 50. Oh, shit. 50 over my 40.
Okay, so you don't
Minus.
find anything.
92.
Nobody got?
Oh.
Oh, I got 23 under 25.
Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Huzzah. All right.
Somebody's
Make a
eyes.
check mark.
Yeah, make a check mark on your
Spot
Franny,
hidden.
you didn't make any, right? Yeah, on spot hidden.
I didn't
Franny,
make
you
mine.
didn't make it. Okay. So I'm going to say that you find. Oh, what the hell? We'll say that Marcus, the leader of this particular carnival, is sort of a antiques guy. He grabs antiques as he goes along. Has a couple of really nice looking pieces of furniture in his why am I blanking? Wagon or whatever. And in there, he actually has a blunderbuss. Now, you don't know how long it's been since this blunderbuss has been used. It looks quite old. And you look at it now, this basically you have to put powder in it and a fuse and then light and the stuff in the barrel and then light the fuse and it goes off. Because this is not like this is an old style, doesn't have the bullets in the chamber kind of thing. You just shove stuff down in the barrel and light the sucker off. Now, older guns might explode in your hand. We'll see what happens. So
And
Who has the best rifling or
I have a
shotgun?
55.
Oh, nice.
probably
Regardless, Esther does need something to kill her father with, and being able to use the nails in the blunderbuss, perfection.
Now, is there a way that we could maybe reinforce it against blowing up on her? Or
Yeah, can I do like a maintenance check on it or something to make
well,
sure there's
there's mechanical repair.
Would
Does
I
anybody have mechanical repair? You have 20%
I only have
in
the
that,
minimum.
Rex.
do 20 plus the 10 because I didn't count any of my.
Oh, okay. So you have
Yep.
30 in that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
Yeah, I think you have the
So-
best one.
I think what I'll do, because tension, is I will make the roll, and
Ooh.
I won't tell you whether or not you succeeded
Oh
until
my god, it's gonna explode on either me or
after
Esther.
we make the roll. I see Saints like, you monster.
Love it.
Okay. So you do your repair, you heat everything up a little bit, you kind of reinforce the metal. You feel like you've done pretty good. You fix it as best you can. And right then, Esther, you start getting a splitting headache and these visions. Suddenly
Franny.
your head starts to shake and you see your brother inside of that circle on that slab of stone that had the circle carved into it in the warehouse in Kingsport. And it's hard to tell, but it looks like he's surrounded by your other older siblings. Now, to remind you, your father has been married many times and has had many siblings, many children. And those children, he's either sacrificed one of them or he has put them in the cult. They've become cult members over time. As they've been trying this particular ritual over and over and over again, trying to pull this god from Carcosa back into, this planet's like all the way across galaxies away, like really far away. And the spell has to be very powerful to pull all of the god and the planet and everything into this reality. So if it happens, it's basically an apocalyptic thing. And you see your brother struggling against chains as he's been chained down, and it looks like they're waiting for some specific thing to happen before, and then you come out of it. Give me a resolve check real quick, Esther.
I am not pleased with these fucking dice tonight. That's a 94 over 16.
My God.
Oh no.
Or
Okay.
57, sorry.
All right, so you're lucky you only lose 1 point. So it's just a bit of a shock, but you definitely know time is not on your side.
We got to get back to that warehouse.
Now?
What's going on?
I've got
You're
my
looking-
brother. They're getting ready to try this. Well, I'm blanking on the word.
Sacrifice?
It's not a ceremony.
Sacrifice.
I mean, it is.
Ritual.
Yeah,
Ritual sacrifice.
this ritual sacrifice. I think we need to go
Ding,
burn
ding,
that
ding.
place down. Scare him out of there.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, just want to make sure above game that we have everything that we need. Box, weapons, ancient pieces, ourselves, extra weapons.
Gasoline.
Jenkins.
Jenkins, I'm here.
Jenkins.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
Jenkins, I thought you walked away. Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm never
Walked
far.
away.
It was a hope. I don't know. He just kind of sneaks up on you sometimes. Okay, I think I feel better. We are as prepared as can be. Do we have any medical supplies, Faye, as a vet?
I mean, I have the basics. I also wrote, I mean, this has never come into play, but I have a tranquilizing rifle.
That is awesome.
That might be helpful.
That might be
Yeah,
helpful.
it's for lions. But
It'll
it can
take out a
probably down a
person.
human. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's fun sleepy time for a human.
Yeah. All right, I'll bring that.
Hey, weapons are weapons.
Yes.
Speaking of weapons or weapons, Rex has a pistol. Esther has the blunderbuss and probably a secondary firearm, right?
Yeah, pistol.
Pistol.
Mhm.
Franny, what do you have?
The box.
The box. Okay.
Does it have any
so-
weapon uses yet, or has it just been like
It's
chaotic?
got really sharp corners.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, no,
Please
when
don't
the
throw it.
last time we used it, it leveled like a good chunk of the forest, as I recall.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah. It was very Indiana Jones-ish the way that happened. So, all right, you all start to make your way over, and how are you getting to Kingsport? Are you driving? Are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. We are driving, but I don't know what vehicles we have.
You can
Whatever
grab
the
one of the
carnival,
trucks, or you can grab a truck, or you
Yeah.
could. They probably just have trucks. Who's in the
Wait,
back?
all the vehicles are left at the carnival too?
Yeah, everybody's missing.
Everything but the animals.
Odd. I
That's
am
even
very
worse.
curious about this, but I know that we have to save
Oh.
a brother. So
Mhm.
Before we go,
Mhm.
is there any strange energy that I would sense lingering about the carnival? Aside from, murder?
Give me a power roll. Roll against your
Yeah.
power.
also
I
I
don't
can just
know
be
if I
like,
want to use this fucking dice
Along
again.
along that vein, since I have the box, do
There
I
are
see
no
any
spirits.
ghosties?
No.
weird.
69 out of 70.
So my poor mother-in-law, when she turned 69, I was like, "Oh, you're turning 69. That's the best year of ever." And she's like, "I can't wait to turn 70."
These jokes will
Just
finally
young
end.
kids
Oh.
walking up. How old are you?
Exactly.
Nice.
Nice. Anyway, so yeah, you what was your role, Esther?
69 under 70.
Okay, cool. So you do. It doesn't strike you that you feel anything in particular, and that bothers you. The absence of energy at a carnival is weird, and the absence of ghosts.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And I say it out loud. I go, There's no spirits here. Like none.
Uh,
I don't
Definitely-
sense any energy, like anything.
I mean, I can also ask Jenkins, like, it's like, do you have a sense of what's going on here? Magical creature.
He rubs
Angel
his
of
hands
music.
together a little bit and he says, I think your friends were taken.
What?
Bye.
by who? By who? When? How?
I don't know, but it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, they're not here. None of the trucks are missing. There's no sign of forced, there's no brawling or blood or anything like that going on. And there's no ghost, according to Franny, so.
Esther, do you think your dad was involved because he knows that you got some friends here and he's trying to piss you off?
I don't know if he would be involved in this.
I can't
I mean,
imagine
they
who
would all
else
have
would.
to get up and walk away.
He got
Oh.
magic and shit. He's got them books.
Yeah, I figure something like hypnotism wouldn't be too.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it happen to
Hard.
chickens before.
Yeah.
We all stop and like,
Just a moment.
Nothing
Okay.
worse than a chicken with a 1,000-yard stare.
Um, How would I
Okay.
be able to find out? Yeah, if nothing looks suspicious, I guess it would have to be magic, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That's the problem. It feels empty. It feels like the area's empty besides, that feeling of not lived in kind of thing, where most places you go into and you feel an energy in there just of people being there. So,
I say batteries. Remember they said he needs a lot of power to be able to pull off this calling of a god.
Oh.
maybe that's why y'all have been stuck here.
oh
Oh.
We
I'm
gotta get
wondering
to
if
that
he's using the
warehouse.
spiritual energy
Are
of
these
the
grounds
ghosts, of the living
cursed?
people,
Yeah.
all of it.
Oh shit.
so we've got a lot more people to save. Probably right now.
Truck. It's got a lot of space in the back.
all right. So who's in the cab? Who's driving? And who is in the back of the truck?
Who's
I
got
would
good
like-
drive?
I would like to
don't.
drive.
Okay, well that makes sense. Rex
Yeah.
rides a
Rex should
motorcycle for his show, so I
Wait,
think
did I put
he's-
points into driving? Is it just called
Drive auto.
Drive auto. It's in the first
not-
row.
Thank you. I
have
see
drive.
it. Yes, I have 70.
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
You're driving.
All right, so y'all jump in. Who's in the back? I need to know who's in the cab and who's.
I'll be in
the
the
back.
cab.
I will be in the back because I think I'm one of the best with the shot,
It's true.
Excuse me.
I'll sit in the back so Esther's not by herself.
I'm not sure. So Bowman just brought up that if it's a bench seat, you could
True.
fit 4 people in the cab in the front. I don't know if 1932. I mean, I guess they're pretty big.
They would have been
Probably
bench
fit-
seats.
So I would say
I
you
will.
could.
Yeah.
I'll
you
say you could fit 4 in the cab if you want, and then 1 person in the back.
It's just if you're the one near the gear shift, be careful.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back.
Okay. So
Keeping an
Esther's in the
eye out.
back. Everybody else is in the cab.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you start out and you start up the truck and you drive out. And as you're going through the streets of Arkham, you notice 2 black cars following on either side street because it's a grid just kind of following where you're going, matching your speed.
Model S.
Probably Model Ts and Model As.
Mm-hmm.
So older cars, but they're following you, and you realize Jenkins says, well, they laid a trap for you. Now they know where you are. They knew you'd run back home, or at least Esther would run towards whatever trap was set. They're going to try to hit us off the road. And as soon as he says that, they start coming towards the car from opposite directions. So what do you do, Rex? You're driving. You see these cars coming towards you. The love of your life is in the back of the car. And
So,
how do you get out of this?
you would think there would be fear, there would be panic, there would be anything except the excited anticipation to be able to show off to at least 4 people his badass driving skills. So he is going to floor it, try and do some kind of brake maneuver, maybe try and I don't know car words, skid it around, drift it, and then like when you play chicken, try and let me roll before I really get
okay.
into
So basically, you're gonna pull the emergency brake. You're gonna drift a little bit, and you're gonna try to not slam into them, but make them get out of your way.
Exactly.
Because playing chicken, basically. Go ahead and give me a roll.
50 plus 20.
Driving has always gone so well for this group.
Mm-hmm.
That is well, not beautiful, but that is easy for me to understand. That is a 60 under 70.
Excellent.
Yay.
So make sure you make a check next to it.
Thank you. I already forgot.
You're going down. You're coming towards a 4-way stop, and the 2 cars are coming towards you on both ends, kind of going to try to slam into you sideways. You skid out of the way right before they hit you. Pull the emergency brakes so that you can drift kind of off to the side, and one of the cars barely miss each other, and one of them swerves off into a building, and you just hear this horrifying crunch, and you take down the brake and you speed away, and the other car is turning around. It's going to take a little bit, and it starts driving towards you, but the truck you're in is actually newer than the cars that they're driving. So it's following you, but it's pretty far back. Do you want to now?
Do we have a rifle?
Yes. No, I have a revolver.
Hey, you know what? Bullets work. I mean, revolver or pistol, they'll work.
Right.
The other thing is Esther, you see all that's a good point. Are you able to stay in the back?
I was wondering.
He just did this Tokyo Drift thing on you.
You don't have a seatbelt.
Yeah, you don't have a seatbelt. So let's roll dex. So roll against your dex.
I got it.
Face it, it's the 30s. None of us have seatbelts.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're probably right.
You rolled a 6?
Under 45, yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
So you kind of do a surfing move.
I'm swagging. I'm surfing.
And you fly around, but you're able to stay fine.
Hold it steady, would you?
I want to roll
Try
for
to save our lives.
I
Why don't
wanna-
you shoot at them?
I want to see if Jenkins is okay.
Oh my God, we're gonna lose them out the
I'm
window.
holding on to him.
Are you?
Yes.
Brave.
I now love him.
So he grabs onto your forearm really hard. His little body shaking as this whole thing happens. But he's okay. And this car is following you. Now, I'm going to say you all just assume this. obviously they know where you're going.
Uh-huh.
So to lose them means going in a different direction and not going to the original destination. Do you want to just go straight to the warehouse? Do you want to slow down and shoot at them? Or, like, what's the plan?
From the driver's seat, Rex shouts, "What's the plan?"
I've got two thoughts. They're kind of meta. One is, to be fair, I'm not sure if Faye's speaking or Saint speaking, but I did think about, is this vision even real? But we didn't explicitly say if Esther even told us about what the vision was. So Faye wants to be like,
She said her brother was in danger of being sacrificed.
But I didn't say
you
explicitly.
didn't say
what.
why.
Not the vision, no. I mean, that was enough, so.
Yeah. So we don't know how she even knows.
Just in case you all are wondering, I'm just, while you're talking, I'm just gonna mix these cards up just in case.
Yeah, not
Oh
ominously.
dear.
No, not
Go
at
ahead.
all.
Oh dear. Yeah, anyway, well, again, so maybe it's a little too meta. So I'm just gonna be like, maybe we should go to a different place to lose them before going
To the place.
to the other place.
I mean, there's
Maybe
just
the
gonna be more
university?
of them.
Well,
Can you kill them?
I have no guns that can do that right now, so that's
I have
up
a
to Esther.
revolver in
I'm-
my pants, probably.
You
I'm
Hand
can-
them-
gonna take 2 shots.
Okay.
Okay.
One aiming for the driver.
Are
and
you
then
gonna
one
slow down
aiming
a
for
little
the
bit?
Tire. I'm
Do
gonna
you
shout
communicate?
into the
Okay.
cab. Match speed
All right, I gotcha.
and hold it steady. So not necessarily
Grudgingly
slow
slows
down,
down.
just kind of like
Match
Allowing
matching the
them to
speed so
catch
that
up
we
a
have
little bit.
enough of the distance. Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a difficult role. Shooting a pistol in the back of a truck in the 1930s with 1930s rolls, 1930s suspensions. I'm going to say that you're at a disadvantage to make this roll.
Okay.
So you have to roll 2 tens places and take the worst one.
Ooh.
So there was a 10 and a 40. Both of those would have been underneath my. I'll roll the ones place too.
Well, yeah.
So
if you
40,
made it-
43 out of under 55.
Awesome. Okay,
Nice.
so you shoot and you're trying to hit the driver. Make just a general luck roll to see which one you hit.
I have swapped dice.
Okay.
Smart.
57 under 60.
Okay, so you hit the driver and the car skids and stops and you see the other cultist get out of the car and start to pull the first cultist out.
And I'm going to shoot
And-
him too.
You're going to shoot again. Okay, give me a roll.
Could I break to make this easier for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
As soon
can
as I hear that, because you one shot.
give it. Go
yeah,
ahead. If you want to break it, you can.
Do I need to roll?
No.
Say it.
Hold
Say
on to
it.
Jenkins. Hold on.
Hold on to the Jenkins. So suddenly the truck stops all of a sudden. Give me a roll for shooting the other one.
16. Under
Okay.
35.
Now, the damage for this gun is a 1d8, so I need you to roll 1d8 for both shots.
So roll twice.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of... A 6 and a 3.
Okay, so the first guy is probably knocked out completely, maybe not dead, but knocked out completely. And your second sibling is definitely wounded.
Oops.
So give me a resolve roll as you realize that you just shot your own
Yeah, but
Family.
they're evil.
They are evil.
Yeah.
But they had her eyes.
What's the whole thing? It's
That's a 73 over 56.
Okay.
hoax.
I'm just saying it's something you think about. It's violence. If you know the violence of it all. As you become more hardened, then you don't have to make as many rolls, but it's still something that's going to affect you.
Mm-hmm.
So once she murders her father, we're good.
Yeah.
No
Right.
resolve rolls there. Celebration rolls?
Okay, you take 2 points. It's no big deal. You're okay.
I call out. Oh no, never mind. Not that one. Which insult do I want to hurl at these bastards? I think
You're not-
bastards.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not my real dad.
yeah, I was gonna say you're not invited to the family reunion. Get out of here.
Blessing in this family.
But I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
Or there will be more murder. Excuse me.
More murder. All right, so you
So-
all.
This person's out of the car?
Yeah, he's also wounded now, so you can either
I
keep
roll
shooting.
to hit him with the car?
You want to go backwards and hit him with the car?
Okay.
This, however, and I'm sorry, Esther, it's kind of like a gut or like a quick instinct thing.
Mhm.
So there might be some jostling.
There might be some jostling. Is a mild way to put it. So go ahead and give me a drive roll.
45 under 70.
So you strike the car, the guy between the car and
Hit him in
and,
reverse.
you know, between the two. And Esther, give me a dex roll to see if you're able to handle the
I'm
hit.
sorry if you become a projectile. Please forgive me.
Uh-oh.
72 over 45.
Oh no! No!
Ow. Oh. Esther, you try to grab onto something. Rex is driving back very fast, slams into the cultist, breaking his legs, probably killing him instantly, and you fly backwards into the windshield of the other car and crunch pretty hard.
Oh my
You
God.
take
2.
5. Take 5 points of damage. How many hit
Ouch.
points do you have?
4.
Oh my God!
No, all
What?
together?
No, 4 now. Sorry, I have 9.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, where
like
does
you
your-
died.
Where
Should
are
be
your hit
mostly
points?
Your hit points are up
left.
toward the top on the left.
Oh, above your. Okay. Oh, literally, it says hit points. Huh.
All right, so 1 second. This is a major wound because you lost 50% of your hit points.
Oh my God. Well, I think I've sealed my fate.
Maybe.
Let's see here.
It is suspiciously quiet on the other side of that windshield.
Yeah, all of a sudden, there's no noise. There's a big crash, and then there's no noise.
Oh.
Well, I've got a little bit of first aid.
Okay, so I need you to roll a con check for me, Janine.
Can't trust any of these dice. Okay. Running into the small box, too many dice in them. Problem. Okay, that's an 11 under 60.
Okay, so you're still awake, probably not helpful, and you let out this blood-curdling scream as you realize you've got pieces of glass lodged into your torso.
I'm not gonna do the scream.
No, don't
But-
do the screen. But
Oh,
you
clip.
definitely yeah, everyone's like,
like please
even though they've got they got headphones, they're thinking they're gonna get away from the screen. So you let out the scream, and Rex, you realize what has happened. Your maneuver has caused issues.
Esther, Vega, need your help. Oh my God.
Oh.
And I'm gonna like launch myself out of the car.
Okay.
Yeah,
Run
let me
to her.
let me also jump out.
Jenkins is following right behind. Franny, what are you doing?
I'm gonna jump out and try and help Esther. I mean,
Okay, she's lodged into Model Ts have these smaller windshields, and she's kind of wedged into it,
Oh God.
just kind of smashed into it. The guy that's behind the driver seat is dead because of the hit, and you're gonna have to remove her from. And she's completely awake. There is.
Esther. I need you to remain calm. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Just break the window.
Rex, take a
out.
step back. Shush. Back up.
I did this.
Esther,
I'm-
take a deep breath.
And I'm
Deep
looking.
breath.
I'm gonna just
Esther,
figure out what
Deep
the
breath.
Stop panicking. You already sent me through a window. She's getting mad.
Jesus.
She's
Yeah.
angry.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
All right. So let's coordinate this. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Take a
figure
deep
out how to
breath and
lift her up.
We're gonna count. I think all of us just kind of grab
Okay.
Something.
I'll help.
1, 2, 3.
So you're about to pull
Oh,
her
gosh.
out of
As
this
gently as possible.
as gently as possible. And I'm going to say that you pull her out.
Okay.
She is very much awake. You put her on the pavement behind you. And Franny, you're looking around and you see on a different street. Now remember, it's pretty late, and this is a New England town in the 1930s, so most everybody's probably asleep. But you do see the sight of another set of car lights kind of driving on another street just a few streets down. Obviously, there's more than just these cultists looking for Esther. And Faye, you've laid her out. Rex, you're probably, I don't know. What's Rex doing?
I'm telling him to back up. Just back up, man.
As I'm trying not to hyperventilate on the floor.
As Rex and Faye have a conversation that's vaguely similar to another conversation in another universe. So go ahead and give me a first aid roll.
Alrighty. Let's save our friend. Oh, okay. I thought it was an 80, but it is not an 80. It's a 0. Wait. Okay.
This is
Double
so
zero.
real.
Double
This is
0
what-
8 would be what we want.
It's
Would be
next
an
to the
8.
yeah, no, it's this thing. Which every time I
That's-
roll it, I'm like,
that-
that's 2 zeros, I think.
That's 2 zeros.
And then so then I rolled an 8. I
So
mean,
it's an 8. You rolled an 8.
yes. 2 zeros.
you did
8,
good.
saved her life. Yes.
Yeah, just so you know, all zeros is 100. So if you roll
Right.
all
My
zeros,
brain can't make that connection.
Yeah.
Logically, I know it, but
You will also have to tell me every time. I'm gonna
Mhm.
be like, oh, the symbols say this. Translate.
Oh,
what
funny.
be the symbols?
So you are stabilized. You get a point back, Esther.
Okay. All right.
Drinking copious amounts of water.
We,
It's like, ugh.
we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you're being stalked by lots of cars driving around
say
in
that I
different
go-
areas.
Oh,
We got to hit the road.
Should we take the truck or should we go on foot?
So, is the window completely smashed out of this Ford?
Yes.
Like to the point, but it's smashed in, so there's glass on the inside.
There's glass on the inside.
Never mind. I was gonna say we should
I
drive
thought
that.
about that.
Right. Yeah.
To
I
blend
mean,
in.
you could if you wanted to. I
We
mean,
will end up
Be
with glass
open.
in our legs.
And
we
this
can
truck
brush.
is already faster, so
Oh,
The
that's
truck
fair.
is faster.
Yeah. If the
Newer.
truck is faster, then yeah.
do you all want to try to squeeze into the front cab?
Yes.
Yes, I think we're gonna lay Esther on top of all of us.
Yeah.
Maybe like her head at the other end of the cab.
All right. This is
can I roll first aid on myself while we're driving, by the way, to try and patch myself up?
She did a pretty good job. There's not really much more that can be done at this point. You know, like she got all the glass, she got most of the glass out, and you, so not really. You got your point back, and you're gonna have to like, I know, just one. It's tough. Horror games are suck.
Worst
So-
thing ever.
You get all smashed into the front of this cab, all four of you, and Jenkins, who is sitting
Jenkins
on.
is probably on top of Esther. Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of your legs, maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, it's up to
That
you.
or
Do
the
you want to
floor?
sit normally or?
Actually, I think I would probably sit normally, just so that like
Okay.
I have a better bracing position for any more interesting maneuvers used to kill my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So you pull away, and Jenkins is on.
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, maybe.
You say Jenkins is on her face?
No, I said Jenkins is
Phase.
on Faye's lap. Sorry.
Wow.
Like a
moment of
cat, you wake up.
terror.
Just sitting on her face.
Oh, the tiny hands. Ugh. Poking your eyes. Ugh.
I want food. I want
Ah!
food. Wake
Worst
up.
I
cat
kicked my own
ever.
cat out. I'm like, Dory
Worst
at
cat
6:30
ever.
a.m. Stop.
The cat is next to me screaming for food right now, and she does little
Oh.
pit pats. So it's
Oh.
I'm feeling not as much love for her in this moment.
You're gonna be getting
Sorry,
Jenkins
Kingle.
flashbacks.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good old Jenkins. So you start heading now. You're gonna have to do some evasive driving, just to kind of keep away. This driving role isn't about avoiding a crash. It's more about avoiding being spotted. Now
Good.
here's the question.
Okay.
You will hide much better if you don't have your lights on.
Exactly. I was just gonna suggest that. And so I don't necessarily have a great vision of what these roads are like, but are there any off-road trails? We're going to the university or the cabin. We're going to the university, right?
You're going to the warehouse in
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we're going to
in-
Kingsport.
in Kingsport.
thank
there,
you.
it's 2 miles away from Arkham. While you're in Arkham, which you still are,
Mhm.
these are old cobblestone roads that have been worn down, and
Okay.
Gothic style houses and buildings that are, the tallest is 3 stories, but most
Yeah.
of these are 1 or 2 story tall buildings. It is on a grid kind of system. So you see cars in the other streets kind of pass between the small side streets. The streets feel claustrophobic, like the buildings are right on top of the streets, kind of squeezing at the car as you're driving through.
Would I be able
roads.
to assist with it, like an alternate route?
You mean navigate in a way?
Yeah, if
You know
one
the
could say
area.
that, since I'm local.
Sure. I'm gonna give you like a general, because I'm gonna let you use your education. Let's do that. You are
Yeah, 'cause
educated in the local area, so I won't make you take an actual navigation roll. But let's
Local
say
navigation.
let's.
Bowman is saying that the stream is freezing.
Oh no. Well,
What's
the
our
break.
bit
The
rate?
break.
strange. Our bit rate
Are we
is
looking?
fine.
Mm.
Everything says excellent on our side. Strange.
Oh, it might be just okay.
That might be on Bowman. Is everybody having trouble with that? Because we seem to be doing all right here.
Let me see.
Since the break. Yeah, it might be just on his end.
On this
Yeah.
side, for me, it looks okay.
Same.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, Bowman, and see. Hopefully, it's not gonna keep going. You might
But
want
thanks for
to.
letting us know.
You might want
Yeah.
to shut down, not shut down, but just close out the window and come right back and see whether or not it helps. So that might, but yeah, thank you for telling us. We appreciate it. Yeah, that's what. Do an education roll for me.
69 out of
Esther.
70.
Hey.
Wow, that's
No.
Twice.
it's odd that
Ready.
Esther's
Stop.
favorite number seems to be 69.
Oh, my other two
Weird.
favorite numbers are 34 and 35.
Well,
So-
there you go. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you've been rolling that number pretty consistently here. Okay. So I'll give you an advantage to your roll for Esther's help with navigation.
All right.
With the lights out.
With the
With
lights
the
out
lights off,
as
yeah.
well, yeah. That could hurt you.
Oh.
It could. I'm just saying. I'm not giving you a disadvantage for it, but it might come into play if you roll badly.
I drive really well, and Esther probably knows the roads really well. Okay, so let me.
You make a
assess-
great team when you're not sending me through the back of the fucking truck into the front of another window.
You killed somebody. You did great.
We both did. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
The lowest of it is 31 under 70.
Okay. So, yeah, you're driving fine, and
Creeping around.
yeah, everything seems to be going really well. You've got the lights off. You're not going too fast, so you're not revving the engine too much. And you make it to the outside of the warehouse. How close do you park to the warehouse?
Maybe 50 feet away. Like, it's
in
all
the cover
dark.
of trees.
Yeah. If there's any kind of cover, even if it's like an old house.
Just like around the corner, maybe, so they don't see the car as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I kind of want to retcon exactly what I brought,
Sure, go ahead.
just
Tell me.
because I was bringing with the intention of setting this warehouse on fire. So what would be in the back of this truck that I could use to turn into Molotov cocktails? Are there
Ooh.
bottles? Because I definitely would have brought gasoline and something to light it with.
More than likely, there's probably a canister of gasoline in the back anyway, because it is a carnival truck. So there's probably that kind of stuff. Let's make a
If not
luck
that,
roll.
moonshine maybe. That seems flammable.
Yeah, let's make a roll for that.
If the people are in there, they better run. That's a 55 out of 60.
Okay, yeah, there's probably some old bottles back there, probably from one night of drinking. Marcus threw some of his bottles in the back that are still together. I'll say you have like 4 bottles altogether.
It's also definitely, I mean, at least at that point, more for a distraction.
Right. It is a big warehouse. It would take a lot to burn it down quickly,
Mhm. It's to get them out in the open and away from presumably the altar.
Okay.
So-
I was wondering how flammable this place was anyway. Like,
I don't know.
stone?
I can't imagine an old-fashioned warehouse. Like, is it made of wood instead of like?
it's probably
Aluminum?
lots of
Probably-
stone involved.
I would say brick.
Yeah.
brick and
Or brick,
wood,
yeah.
with a wood frame. Like
It's got like a wood roof and a brick walls, and then so if you're gonna set anything on fire, it's gonna be the roof.
Let's do it.
All right. So are
Wait,
you just
we should
gonna
discuss a plan.
Yeah, you should all discuss this, because if you want to go flying off half cocked, that's fine. But
This
I'm
is
not-
lethal weapon. We're about to.
it's not gonna go. It might not go the way you're hoping. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So talk
so
about a little bit of a plan.
park around the corner, kill the engine, kind of shuffle a little bit because there's not a lot of room. Maybe even open the door so like can kind of spill out a little bit. Now what?
So they've got to be holding the carnival, the carnies in there. Sorry, but I think we're gonna have to smoke them out.
Our own people? You think they'll
There's no
escape?
way we're getting in there.
I mean, I once knew a guy that said he dated Freddie, and he said that his sister died of smoke inhalation. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was cigarettes or like a fire smoke, but I
No,
can't.
that was in a fire, Rexy. That was in a fire.
Was it the fire or the
Well,
doesn't matter.
The
Yeah.
smoke from the fire is
Uh-huh.
what killed her.
I'm
She
gonna have to agree
inhaled
with
the smoke.
Franny. Yeah.
And this is what we want to do to the Connies?
I'm hoping that they'll be able to get out. If we go in there, they're going to bottleneck us in. Like,
Well, it's got to have a back door, right?
Could we
Yeah,
create a
there's
door?
a back entrance.
but they know we're coming.
So we should create a door.
You mean blow one up? Blow out a wall?
I don't. What kind of explosions you got?
As I'm
I-
assembling these 4 Molotov cocktails.
With all the gasoline in the back. A gasoline
Ain't no,
canister.
ain't no dynamite in there.
Well-
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, Rex would be
That's
the
tough.
one. Rex would be the one who would have any like pyrotechnics and shit for his show.
This isn't my truck
Right.
per se, though. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
this
It's like
is Marcus's truck.
just
Hmm.
alcohol bottles.
The alcohol
alcohol.
bottles and the gasoline. Let me see. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
get.
say there might even be a quarter stick for stump removal. You know.
Oh, that's wow. I'm so grateful for game lawyer Michelle making an appearance. My client has a stick of dynamite.
Well,
Thank
no,
you,
that was
honey.
also, remember, we had a stump in our backyard and our neighbor was like, oh, I'll put a stick of dynamite under. We're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
Totally normal,
This was a long
sure.
time ago.
This isn't the country.
Nobody read the chat right now because good ideas are coming out. And
Oh.
No, I've
Yeah.
been thinking about that reconnaissance angle. He's
Yeah,
my
no, there's-
Jenkins is my guy. He's
Please
my guy.
say Jenkins is your co-pilot because that'd be
Jenkins
fun.
is my co-pilot.
co-pilot.
I'm about to clip that. We have to make it a reaction.
But I would be, as
What-
long as Jenkins is comfortable.
What would
Like,
Jenkins
when-
do?
Well, I definitely, because I just don't ever want to. I just got what you said. Hilarious. Hilarious.
So there's no
Okay.
dynamite. I rolled terribly for
Okay.
the luck on that one, so no dynamite.
Okay. Perhaps I could. I mean, Jenkins has a lot of family members, so I do wonder if perhaps he can get a little intelligence of what's been who's been
That's a
going
good
on
idea.
in. It's like, can you talk to some of your brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles or whatever the fuck, and get some info about what's been happening around here?
Okay.
Or
Yes.
family, as it were.
Are you
Uh,
hoping that family is in the area? I guess is the question. Is that
Right.
When are they not?
Yeah, he did say they're everywhere.
True.
So I'm gonna trust him on
That's
that.
been proven horribly right.
All right. So Jenkins skitters off into the night, and about 10 minutes later, he comes back, and he says, all of the carnival people are inside the warehouse, and it looks like they've been dressed up like the cultist and drugged.
Dang it.
God.
So they want us to burn it down so that
Yeah.
we kill our own people.
The monsters.
How do you know? I'm looking at Esther. How do you know that your brother is really in trouble? What if you're the one who he wants to sacrifice?
I mean, I got a vision, but you're right. That
A
could have come
what?
from anywhere.
Like you closed your eyes and you imagined your brother,
just-
like a vision, like a ghost. Friend, you help me out.
It just hit me. I got like a headache, searing pain in my head, and then I saw it. I saw him on the altar.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder, did they maybe conjure something up to put into your head? Knowing you would come
Jenkins,
to the warehouse?
did you
Yes.
see my brother in there? Did you see anybody on an altar?
No, they're just standing around the circle, but there's nothing in the circle.
I'm not going in there.
Esther, we need to do something. We can't kill him. We can't burn the place.
Did you see my father in there?
Your father was there, they said, for a while, but then he left not long ago.
Well, if we could, perhaps we can follow your father's trail? If I'm looking at Jenkins, is there something that we can follow?
We might be able to find out. Are you laughing at chat?
Sorry, yes. Yes, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Staring dead in my head, and then I open my eyes.
Very serious times. No, focus.
Oh, it's fine. It's cool. So he goes, I mean, we could pick up his trail, I'm sure.
That's where we need to be.
Yeah, not killing or scaring our friends.
Yet.
I think
I
they were
look you in
hoping
the
we were gonna
eyes.
burn the place down.
Yeah.
My fear is if we leave them in there, I mean, if we go in, is it rigged to blow? If we don't go in, are they gonna blow up the building?
Just
Is
our
there
people?
a fire alarm that we
No.
can set off?
Not
I
of
think
these
it's too
times.
early for that. Yeah.
Like, no, but I mean like outside even.
There
Like a
are
bell.
boxes like a bell that you can go and signal the local police or whatever to come to your location.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Not the police. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
But if we set off the bell and took off, they would go in and find our people.
But
Plus, they
the
would find
cops
them
are
dressed as
already
cultists. Yeah.
in. They're in on it.
cahoots. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm turned to Jenkins again. You are a magical creature in our midst. Have you ever broken hypnosis of unwilling
Well, I mean,
people?
we could shock them awake, of course.
With the fire.
No, not with a fire.
Has to calm down with the fire.
Other things besides fire.
Firestarter starts playing in the background.
It's the Elmo meme.
That spiked blonde hair. You just
Scary. When
you suddenly-
Janine gets too much into the character that I'm playing, things like this happen.
So,
Let's not kill our boss yet. Not yet.
A
Yeah,
shock?
Janine coming through.
I mean, we
Tell
could
us
go
about
in
that.
and like, I could have my friends and I could go in and not bite, but maybe scratch a
Oh.
little, wake them up.
We know. So, okay, hear me out, Jenkins. It just sounds like you're saying that they just kind of need a bit of a jolt.
Yes.
I
I don't know if they're under a spell or under some kind of drug.
Yeah.
Well, that changes up my plan because I don't know anything about either. But spells seemed easier.
Well, shit.
Drugs, I don't know, drugs.
It's kind of seeming like to make sure we do the right thing, we will have to go in and see what state they're in. Am I picking up the right
I
vibe
think if
here?
we send in Jenkins and crew and co, that
To
should
fight
be
them? What if they all end up
to
with
just
like
bite
rat disease?
Not bites. Maybe
Just
poke
wake
them
'em
a
up.
little.
Yeah,
Smack
kick
'em.
them in the ear.
Ooh, a slap. Yeah,
A little,
slap
little
'em.
baby slap
With
from
those
their
Give 'em a
tiny
slap.
right
little
hands.
Your tiny little
Yeah.
red hands.
Right hands with the nails. They scratch.
Are you awake?
No
Are you
blood.
awake?
No blood.
No eating,
No nibbling.
no snacking. We got to get these people home.
Yeah, you got yourself a bullet covered in blood earlier. That was your snack.
Don't remind him. He's gonna be like, that was nothing.
He goes,
Like,
he goes,
Shh.
he goes, look, we could set off the trap accidentally. It might be better to leave the trap set until we can find out more. But we can go in and try. It's your call, but it's getting late. And if your brother's really in danger, you need to get moving.
Oh, I never liked Marcus anyway, so if we gotta go, we gotta go.
Let's just follow my dad. He's the root of this problem.
And I don't
Yeah.
know if we really ever got out of the car, so let's close the door and
Yeah, not
turn
really.
the
no.
engine.
All right. So
Right.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. 'Cause I can't think of anything better to be like to walk into a
well, yeah, the
place
real
blindly.
yeah, I mean, you know,
And they're dressed as
Jenkins has
cultists,
told
they're
you
drugged.
the cultists are there. I mean, the carnival people are there dressed up as cultists. They obviously either are drugged or under some sort of spell or hypnotism or whatever. And it seems like a big trap. So Jenkins is saying we can go in, but that might set off whatever this is. So it's your call.
And
I
we're
think
not
if-
going in there.
All right, let's not.
I think if they're drugged, it's gonna wear off, and then they can just walk out.
Yeah, and if it's magic, it'll
If it's magic, once we take care of Esther's dad, then
Sire.
that'll wear off, and they
Yeah.
can just walk out.
yeah, that sounds
Mm.
logical. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And we're driving away now.
All right. Jenkins says, he goes, where would your father go? Give me a knowledge roll, Esther. So knowledge roll is education, basically.
62 out of 70.
Awesome. Okay, so your guess is he either went back to Miskatonic U, to his office, or he might be at the house on the hill because you know that was a place where the cult hung out.
Right.
I would
that's
go with-
literally where they're summoning the planet, right?
Yeah.
No, they're summoning the planet from the warehouse. They were just trying. The warehouse has a big stone on the floor that's got a bunch of carvings in it. That's where the sacrifice seems to be needed to be made for it to, call this god in. But they do use the house on the hill a lot.
I would assume there more
Okay.
than the university then.
It makes sense because it's closer.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Arkham's 2 hours. Not 2 hours, but 2 miles away, and the warehouse is probably a good, maybe 5 blocks or whatever. So you're probably better off with the,
Yeah.
that.
We'll head there. All the lights off, inside
Okay.
and out.
All right.
And then approach on foot from like 2 blocks away
Okay.
or
What?
1 block.
Yeah.
Probably 1 block.
You drive up close enough, but it's up a hill. Like there's no way
Yeah.
you
They see
have
us.
to get out, and you'd have to walk up in the dark to avoid being seen. You couldn't drive any closer, even with the lights off, because it's dangerous up the hill.
Yeah, dark, dangerous. Ugh.
Right. They're very dangerous. So,
All right, we're moving it from here. Everybody got the weapons. We got the goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esther, I know you're injured, but I think it's really brave what you're about to do, killing your dad and all. And I just want to say that I'm here for you.
Well, let's just get this over with. And I pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah. I think he goes to try and like catch your hand, but you've moved it too quickly.
all right. Can I get stealth rolls from everyone?
Oh
Yes.
God, no.
Stealthy time. I'm excited.
You know what? At least we can use luck this session.
I've got all my
Yes.
fire making skills with me also, so
I
Smart,
cannot
okay.
roll tonight to save my life.
Fire.
Literally.
What'd you roll?
No.
70 over my 54.
No, stay at the car.
oh.
I got a 48 under. Oh, wait. I got a 48 on my 48.
That's fine.
That counts.
you-
Okay, thank
Yeah,
God.
that's fine. Do you want to spend a bunch of luck to make your roll, Franny?
I don't. Well, I only have
I'm
41
spending
luck. And I
Okay.
was 16 over.
So if you want to spend 16 points, you can. It's a big chunk of your luck, but if you're going to spend it, this might be the time. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll spend it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to help out. Um,
I have
Rex,
to
you're
use
spending?
7 luck.
Oh, okay. So all of you either
No
make your luck roll or
regrets.
spend.
17 under my 28.
Okay, cool. So you start making your way up, and the mist has really rolled in at this point because you are right on the water. And so the house is shrouded in this thick layer of mist. At this point, it's probably maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, and the temperature has suddenly dropped pretty low. Because you know that feeling of right before the sun comes up is when it's the coldest. And you make it up to the house, and all the lights are on. And you hear a bunch of people inside talking and having fun, and the sound of a phonograph playing.
Is the family again?
I'd like to look in that window. Just peek in.
You look into the window, and there is about, in the front room alone, there's probably about 6 people. They have on strange masks and strange clothing. And you see small Keziah serving from a small tray of drinks to these adults, and they all seem to be laughing. And Keziah looks like she's normal. She's not decayed in this vestige. And the more the fog rolls in, the more lively the party gets. The more they start to talk and laugh, and you see one of them produce a knife and start to, looks like almost, the meat that's on those spinning spits, and they cut off the meat for
Gyro
food,
Shawarma.
gyros or whatever, shawarma, yeah.
Mhm.
One of them just starts to cut off parts of his arm, and Keziah puts the tray underneath and starts to collect the meat that is coming off the arm. And you're all kind of peering through the window at this.
Is it so the guy is hanging from
No,
somewhere?
he just
Oh.
he just starts taking his arm and
Ugh.
shaving
He was just
off.
hanging out, sitting
Yeah,
on the
just
more
couch
than a
talking
little
to everybody. Now he's New night is on.
Can we get a resolve check from everyone?
Yes.
Ugh,
Yes.
appropriate.
Oh my god,
Ugh.
IRL, if I saw that, I would just run. I wouldn't ask anything. You just run.
Yeah, I projectile vomit
Thank
and then
God.
run.
21.
03.
Cover the window and then peace out. I don't know how I've passed this, but I got a 7.
Awesome. Okay. What about you, Esther?
21.
21. Michelle?
3.
Wow.
Everybody's
passed.
okay
My
with this.
only good roll all
Weirdly
night.
enough. Yeah, weirdly enough, we're like, cannibalism? All right.
Right? I think it's like the stress, like you get kind of numb after seeing too many shocking things at once, that this one
Fair.
doesn't properly register. You're like,
Right. You're
Yeah,
like, no,
it's like-
that's cool.
it's like shawarma. It's tasty.
So
Or
that's what's
inside your
going
mind,
on.
you're like, they're just ghosts. It's not real. It's not
Mhm.
real.
They ain't real. It's like that girl's jaw. It ain't real.
So as you're watching this, you're able to take kind of this hit, and it's gross. And at some point, though, you see Esther's dad walk into the living room, and he actually walks through a few of these people. They turn into basically ethereal puffs of, I guess, energy, and then reform after he walks through them. And he's smoking a pipe, and he's looking around the room. And at that point, your brother Esther comes in, and he is dressed in white robes with red markings all over them, and he's got on white like really heavy pancake makeup on his face, and his eyes have been have these symbols drawn around them, and he sits down on a chair in the center of the room. So I'm going to give you all an opportunity. What do you want to do? Like, what's your response to seeing this kind of thing play out?
Break the window, throw a fucking Molotov cocktail in the middle of the room,
That's what I was
blow
thinking.
it all up.
That's what I was thinking. And stand near the exits with weapons.
All right. So your brother sits down.
I was
on
like
the
half
chair.
serious about that, but okay.
Well, it's up to you all.
Or we
I don't think you should
So-
negotiate
with cultist.
with cultists.
I don't want to go inside the house either. That's my main thing. Otherwise I would just stay
Yeah.
away. So
The house knows things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the only one I feel bad for is Keziah because she's a child zombie.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure that
but
one's a
that's not
ghost.
her.
That one's
Yeah.
an apparition.
Some sort of something. Yes. Okay. And then the mist people, maybe they
Fuck
won't
'em.
even be hurt. Yeah. Wait, was the guy carving his arm also a mist person?
Yeah.
They ain't real. They seem like an echo.
Yeah, like bad shadow puppets. Kind of cooler, but okay, Molotov cocktail.
Just burn it. Just burn it all. What the fuck is this?
I'll
I
break the
take-
window. Somebody
Okay.
else wants to throw.
I'll throw.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta wield your rock. You're the rock wielding champion.
All right. So
I'll
breaking
use
the
back of my
window doesn't.
revolver.
Yeah, breaking the window doesn't need a roll, but I do need a throwing roll from Esther.
Does anyone have throw?
Just throw a thing?
I
Yes,
it
do.
is.
Oh
thing.
shit, it is. I only
Okay.
have the basic.
I have
Me too.
30%. I dip a
I
10 in it.
Oh,
do I even have to throw it, or can I reach into the window and just
And just
fucking-
drop it.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, if you're trying to
Fine.
hit like near your dad, that's a throw. If you're just gonna put
I'm
it
trying
in
to
and
hit
drop
him.
it,
You're right. I'm trying to hit him.
then you need to throw it.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I think it's worth it. Give it a shot. You got luck. Probably.
all right. We're just going full destruction.
At 9.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Fuck him.
All right.
Jenkins helped. somehow. some way.
Yes.
I'm gonna while they're throwing the thing in, I'm gonna step back from the house and take the box out just in case somebody comes out.
A duck.
Okay, when you touch the box and you bring it out, suddenly you are surrounded by what seems like hundreds, if not 1,000 ghosts walking around this cliff. There are a lot of spirits connected to this area, and they all suddenly turn towards you and realize that you can see them. And they start to come up towards you and paw, and you can feel them actually, the energy of their fingers can kind of scratch at you a little bit. Can you give me a resolve check, please?
Woo! They're all Esther's relatives.
Exactly.
Oh no. No. I did
All
not
right.
make
I
that
mean, luck?
resolve check.
You can't
no.
use
Oh, yeah.
luck on
I
resolve
just
checks.
missed a critical fail. I just missed a critical fail.
Well,
Dang.
that's better than doing a critical fail.
I guess.
right. It all kind of sucks, I think.
Well, you're lucky. I only rolled a 3, so you lose 3 more points from your resolve, but you don't freak out too badly. But you are surrounded by ghosts.
Don't push
Now.
me, cause
I take a deep breath and I start like saying, all right, back off. Back off.
All right.
You ain't dealing with no Arkham girl. You're dealing with a girl from Brooklyn. So just back off.
hey, as I'm loading the blunderbuss, I look at you.
It's not about you, Esther. There's a bunch of ghosts here.
Clearly it is. As I'm like preparing the powder and everything for
All
this
right, so
blunderbuss to blow my dad's
Esther,
head
you
off.
throw it in, and it hits your dad, and the thing bursts on him, and fire kind of goes everywhere, and your brother freaks out and scrambles to the side of the room, and your father starts to run towards the kitchen. And you're loading the blunderbuss. It takes a little bit, but I'm going to say that you're able to get the shot off.
Oh, I'm loading it. I'm not firing it. I am loading to prepare.
You're loading to prepare. Okay, I thought you
Mhm.
were trying to. Okay, so he disappears into the kitchen. Okay, on fire.
Could I take my well,
If you want to
honestly,
shoot him,
wait
you
a
can.
minute, because I have a trank gun, but I'm like, he's probably not even gonna be affected by that shit. He's like a
He's
fucking,
on fire right now. So
He's on fire. Yeah, it's like, wouldn't you?
You know what? He's human enough to have to use human sacrifices to fuel his own life essence. So there's a mortal aspect of it.
There is. I mean,
think it's
the
worth
only
it.
weapon I have is the trank gun. So, I mean, maybe I'll fire it at. Well, is anyone coming at us? Do I
no,
need-
the
Okay, everyone
Esther's
else is
brother is all the ghosts disappear. They all disappear the second the
Like,
fire
whoa.
explodes. You are on the porch.
Okay. Well, you know,
Remember?
why not try to fire off a shot at him? Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, I only got a 44, but I think it's, you know what? Why not? Why not be optimistic for once?
I believe in
See?
you.
Yeah.
How's that?
Thank you. Beautiful Esther. You're making it make sense. All right, here we go. Please get under a 40. Oh! I got a 42.
Yes!
Oh my
The
god.
meaning of life. Jackie Robinson.
So you hit him in the back, and he falls into the kitchen, and the door swings shut and then swings open and slowly swings shut, but you see that he's laying on the ground.
Ooh.
And you all just like take a little bit of a breath, and you have Esther, you've loaded the gun, and Franny, you were able to get the spirits to back off a little bit. They're giving you a little bit of room. And the house, so Franny, you're like on like a few feet from the porch, and the house starts to bend, the top of it starts to bend down, almost like it's looking at you. And it
At me specifically, or at all of us?
at you, because they're on the porch, and they suddenly feel the porch, the actual wood they're standing on, flips them up and smashes them through the window as you watch. And that's where we're going to end this particular episode.
Oh,
What?
So that the house actually swallows them in as all of this stuff is going on, and the mist comes in and completely envelops the entire house. Because as the mist comes in, the house becomes more powerful. So that is where we are ending this particular episode. Join us next time for the finale.
Oh my God!
Who
will we
lives, who
survive?
dies, who survives, what's going to happen? It's going to be fun. It'll be a fun one. So
Harrowing is the word I would use, but okay.
Harrowing, yeah.
Harrowing, definitely. All right.
question.
Go for it.
Did Jankies get swallowed?
Yes.
Okay, he's with me then.
Yeah. Everybody that was on the porch, you're the only one outside.
I'm gonna make a Jankies holster after this, if I survive.
A Jenkins.
Just so he just sitting out there, yeah,
Bjorn.
with the legs and arms
Little
just like
sling.
this, just sitting.
Little Jankies Bjorn.
A little kicky legs.
Yes,
It was just a really good place to stop it. So,
it's pretty perfect. Yeah.
all right. So, where are all you wonderful people? Let us start with Michelle.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Michulu. That's Michulhu. You can also find my music and Wes's amazing sound effects through Plate Mail Games. If you want to buy them, you can go to DriveThruRPG, or you can subscribe to the entire catalog through BattleBards.
Janine?
Hi, my name is Janine. You can find me at Blips and Chits on Twitter. I also have a fairly defunct Twitch channel, but if you want to follow, you probably will be the first to know when I start streaming again. On Sundays, actually this upcoming Sunday even, we have the season finale of our current arc on Total Party Chill. So that's Total Party Chill on Twitch on Sundays. And yeah, that's it for me for now. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned
Next
for
month.
more.
Yeah.
B?
Hello all, I have been your non-binary busy bee. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda. I am a podcaster, host of Anime Attaché, a TTRPG streamer. Other than 12-sided stories on Tuesdays, you can catch me on Roll For It on Saturdays playing Good Society, where I am a dramatic, gossiping, friend-zoning hall boy. And on Sunday, I play on Q Times. We are doing Power Play, which is a hero-based system, and we are on our very last season, season 6. So if you want to join for the end and see us fully realized heroes, stay for the fun.
And Saint.
Hello, I'm Saint or Saint Spider, and honestly, similarly defunct Twitch channel that you can follow at Saint Spider at Twitch TV, whatever. But also I'm a little more active on Twitter at Saint Spider TV, all one word. It's spelled out SaintSpider TV. And I'm talking about random things. Let's be honest, it's all over the place. But yeah, if you want to chat with me or talk about nerdy stuff, Genshin Impact, yes, I'm a weeb a little bit, hit me up.
And I'm Wes Otis. You can find me at Playmail Games on on Twitter. All of our links and everything for the show are below. Check out the podcast. where the stream is live and we are having a lot of fun with the interaction with you all. The podcast is edited with music and sound effects, and so it's kind of a different beast, and there's a lot of great things over there, including Bee's Bluebeard's Bride show that we have over there, which Janine was in as well. And then Michelle and Saint have been in lots and lots of different things over the past couple of years now. So definitely check out all of our stuff. And if you want to support the channel, check us out on Patreon. I think we're still like $7 away on Patreon to be able to record our first goal, which is Otherworlds Innsmouth. It's going to be a lot of fun. Innsmouth after the FBI raid and all that good stuff.
Oof.
Fish people all around. So thank you so much for watching. We really hope you'll come back for the finale. We will be here with both Bells and Jenkins on. Wait, that was wrong. That didn't work. So you try.
When
try
are we
things.
clipping Jenkins to?
Yes, Bowman. It moved to. I believe it moved $2 because we did get a new person in, so that was good. We always appreciate all of the support. So we will see you all next time. Until then, keep it safe. Bye.
Bye.